Hi, I'm Miss Veda. It's very nice to meet you. So, you've probably heard I am the new guidance counselor here, and I'm just meeting with all of my junior students just to get to know you and see how I can help you in these last couple years of high school. So, really, this is just a getting to know you meeting, looking at ways I can assist you, sort of talking about your ambitions, how you see yourself, maybe getting into a little bit of college counseling down the line, stuff like that. Okay, so let me just pull up your file here. And I did have a chance to look through it a bit before we met. I see that you're very academically high achieving, a lot of activities, so very impressive. Are you considering college as part of your future? Okay, yeah, I figured. And do you have any schools in mind, any potential majors? Gotcha. Okay, so not quite sure yet. That's totally understandable. It's really normal at this point in school to not be totally sure of what you want to do, or to even have sort of multiple things pulling you in different directions. So we can talk about some of that, maybe look into potential careers and majors and look into colleges from there, because I think you're going to have a lot of options based on your academic history. Okay. So you just pull up the questionnaire. See that you didn't really have a chance to meet with your previous counselor, so I'd like to just go through a basic getting to know you questionnaire. This will ask some questions about your personality and help me determine how I can best assist you in school, and then potentially outside of school if you have anything you want to discuss. Everything we talk about is totally confidential, so I will not share it with anybody else unless you give me express permission to, unless you want me to. Okay. So, the first question, and you can think as long as you like, what words would you use to describe yourself? Okay. That's great. You came up with those so fast. Is this a question you've gotten before? Oh, so you had job interviews this summer as your first job? That's awesome. So, did you end up getting a job? Oh, I love that place. Yeah. Love Target. Do you like it so far? That's great. Okay. All right. Describe what you feel is your most significant contribution to the school or community. Oh, yeah, I see you're part of student government, so that's really important. The captain of the basketball team. Oh, wow, okay. So the lead in the school play. Was that last spring? As a sophomore too, that's really impressive. Okay. In what areas have you demonstrated the most development and growth during high school? I'm really surprised to hear that. Okay, so you used to be really introverted, sort of shy. Yeah, I would not have predicted that from your file and seeing all of the stuff you participate in. Do you find it kind of hard to come out of your shell and do those things? Yeah, just a little bit. It's becoming more natural. That's great. Okay. What has been your most challenging experience in school or outside of school? honors algebra 2. Well, it seems like you did really well. You still got an A, but that's a hard class. I totally get it. Okay. When did your parents separate? That's tough. Okay. Are you able to still see them both? Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure they're really glad that they're able to see you so frequently, both of them, so that's wonderful. Okay. If you were writing the counselor letter of recommendation to a college, so if you were in my position in writing your own letter of recommendation, what are 2 things that you would like shared? Yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah. Your GPA is very impressive. And I'll skip this one because I have other questions as well. It's, is there any additional information you'd like to share? But I'm going to skip that. We'll do that at the very end. So we do not share confidential information that may have had an impact on your education with the college unless permission is granted. Would you like to grant permission to share any information in the questions I've asked? That's fine, yeah. Okay, so permission denied at this point. Totally understandable. Okay. Now, I'm going to go through a list of concerns that you might have, and I'd just like you to tell me whether you strongly agree with the statement, agree with the statement, disagree with the statement, or strongly disagree. So it's strongly agree, agree, disagree, or strongly disagree. And it starts with personal concerns. So if any of these make you uncomfortable to talk about, we can skip them, okay? And again, I'll just remind you this is totally confidential, so I will not be sharing this with your other teachers, administration, or even with your parents unless you'd like me to. Okay. So it's saying, I need help with the following personal concerns. First is making friends. Do you feel you need help making friends? Okay. I didn't think so. Fitting in at school. Okay. Dealing with peer pressure. Okay. A little bit. Making better decisions. Improving communication. Transitioning to a new school. Do you have any plans to change schools at any point? Okay. Yeah, it seems like you're very successful here, so we're happy to still have you. Teen parenting. Getting involved in other school activities. Okay. Any dating or relationship issues. Concerns about alcohol and or drug use. Okay. Helping yourself gain more confidence. Being more assertive. So a little bit, yeah, for sure. Okay. Handling teasing or being bullied. Good. Getting along with other students better. Feeling sad or depressed. Okay. Yeah. Do you see a therapist or anything outside of school? Okay. Yeah, that's good. How long have you been seeing them? Do you feel like it's helping? Good, okay. Would you like to give permission for me to share any notes with them? Yeah, okay. Great. And it doesn't have reciprocity, so they're not going to tell me anything, but I can share the answers of your questionnaire with them just so that we're on the same page and we can assist you the best we can. Okay. Any issues with grief over loss of a loved one? Okay. And you did say parental divorce or separation. How much assistance would you say you need with that? So that's kind of managed through your therapist. Gotcha. And any issues dealing with anger? Yeah, okay. Just a bit. Got it. Now, here are a list of school concerns. So these are some things you might need help with involving school. So first would be being more organized. Okay, yeah. Reducing test anxiety. Understanding what your test scores mean in relation to academic and career planning. Yeah, okay. And did you take the pre-SAT? That's okay. Yeah, you can if you want. It's just sort of a gauge to see how you would do on the SAT itself. It's not necessary. You can even sort of do it informally and just like get a gauge of how you're going to do. So that's an option. Have you done any SAT prep? Okay, so you plan on doing that this year? Absolutely. Okay. Understanding the best career options for me. Yes. Okay, so strongly agree. The college application process. Strongly agree. Planning your options after high school. Strongly agree. Understanding my learning style to improve how I learn. Okay, so you've got that under control. Knowing about and applying for scholarships and financial aid, including FAFSA. Okay, agree. Understanding graduation requirements. Okay, yeah, we can talk about that today. Absolutely. That's what I planned as sort of the last step in this process. And you are 100% on track for an on-time graduation, so no worries about that. Knowing what educational options are available to me when I graduate. Strongly agree. Okay. Now the next questions are about your post-secondary plans. So I think some of these we know you're going to need some assistance with, as you've said before. I have a clear career plan to follow when I graduate. Okay, that's fine. Disagree. I understand why I take the state-required assessments. Agree. I'm involved in at least one school activity outside of class. Yes, you are. I understand why I need a good education. Yeah. Yep. I will stay in school until I graduate high school. Yeah. I will continue my education at career tech after high school. Okay. I will continue my education at a college or university after high school. I keep an online portfolio of my plans after high school. My my parents are involved in helping me plan for after graduation. Yeah, okay. It sounds like they're very supportive, so that's great. I plan to go to the military after high school. Okay. Excellent job. And are there any other concerns or needs that were not mentioned that you would like help with? Okay, selecting classes. Yeah, we can do career counseling, college counseling, for sure. Do you have any careers in mind at all? Any way that you're leaning? Okay. Oh yeah, those are total opposites. I get you. Alright. So, let me just go ahead and look at your school activities. So it looks like you played basketball freshman and sophomore year. Soccer as well. Soccer just last year. Do you plan on playing this year? Yeah, that's great. Looks like you were varsity too for both of those. Student government. Honor Society, yeah. French Club. Theater. Cross country. So you have a sport in all seasons. Wow, okay. Do you plan on going on the trip to France this year? Yeah, they're going to Paris. That's awesome. Okay. Have you started the fundraising for it? Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. So that's what we have for in school. How about outside of school? What kind of stuff have you been doing as activities outside of school? Oh, okay. So piano lessons. How long? Wow. You must be really good. That's fantastic. Okay. And not that you don't do enough inside of school, but anything else? Okay, so you're an intramural soccer league. Wonderful. Okay. Hockey. Oh my goodness, so you do that. So basketball is a winter sport. You do that at the same time as basketball? Wow. So it's on the weekends. That's good. Okay, you are busy. Do you partake in any tutoring outside of school? Okay. Yeah, just asking because your grades are excellent, so I wondered if you were getting any extra help. And I see that you've been on the honor roll. Have you received any honors or awards outside of school? Okay, yeah. So that's for the soccer league? Okay. MVP, wow. And employment experience, we have Target. What is it that you do there? Okay. Anything else? I know that was your first job. Okay. Any volunteering? Okay. The Animal Society. That's wonderful. Okay. So now we can talk a little bit about the the standard diploma requirements and where you fall within that. As I said, you are 100% on track to graduate on time. So in order to graduate, it is a standard 24 credit diploma. You need 4 credits in English language arts, so that's ELA 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are taking honors ELA 3 this year. Lovely. You need 4 credits in mathematics, one of which must be Algebra 1 and one of which must be geometry. So you took Algebra 1 in 8th grade, so you're a bit ahead, and then geometry, honors geometry in freshman year, Algebra 2 in sophomore year. You're taking pre-calc this year. Okay. Lovely. So it'll be pre-calc this year, and then either AP Calculus next year. You do qualify if you want to take it, or you can take Intro to Calculus and Statistics next year. AP Calc is more rigorous, and it does give a college credit if you pass the test, so that's going to be up to you. You need 3 credits in science, one of which must be biology, and 2 of which must be equally rigorous science courses. So you took honors bio freshman year and honors chemistry last year. You are enrolled in, it looks like physics this year. Honors physics. Next year you have 3 options. Well, 4 options. You cannot take a science course, that's one option. But where you want to go to a 4-year college, I do recommend taking a science course. You will have the choice between AP Physics, AP Chemistry, and AP Biology. So those are 3 classes that all give college credits. You do have to pass the AP test to get the college credit, but we will have all 3 options next year if you choose to take a science class. 3 credits in social studies. So we have world history, US government, and economics. You took world history freshman year, US history sophomore year. It looks like you're signed up for US government and economics this year. And next year you do have the option of taking AP US history, which again would give you a college credit if you pass the AP test. So you're set up to go into college with a lot of Gen Ed credits if you want to. That's totally an option. You need 1 credit in fine and performing arts, speech and debate, or practical arts. And I see, yeah, you've already met that, and then some. So you did drama, band, photography, that counts as well. And then 1 credit in physical education. You did that freshman year, as most people do. You need 8 elective credits. So some of your fine art credits are going to be double dipped because you don't need them for the fine art credit. So you'll get them for as an elective credit. And then you have the option of taking 1 online course if you'd like to. So that's an option. To get the scholar diploma designation, you need 1 credit in Algebra 2 or an equally rigorous course. You got that. Pass the geometry EOC, you did that. You do need a credit in statistics, so that would be next year if you choose to take that. So if you do statistics or AP Calculus, it counts toward that, so either way you'll get it. You passed biology, so you have that. earn 1 credit in chemistry or physics. You have that already. Pass the US EOC history, did that. 2 credits in the same world language. So you're good on that as well. You've taken 2 years of French, taking French this year. And it looks like you're on track to be in AP French next year, if you do choose to do that. And then earn at least 1 credit in an AP IB ACE or dual enrollment course. So we do have the option of AP courses next year. So if you do choose to do one of those, you will get a scholar diploma designation. Yeah. So you're on track to have a scholar diploma designation with honors and a whole bunch of AP credits if you choose to take those courses next year. Now, also next year, you do have the option of getting early release. So if you have a lighter course load, usually the second semester of senior year, you'll have a lighter course load if you choose to, because you're kind of ahead in terms of credits. You can get early release and go home early or go to work early. So that's an option. Instead of doing like a study hall, we let our seniors leave early. Okay. So at this point, you are really on track for a very successful high school career. I'm really impressed with your sort of your GPA here and your academic history. And what I would like to do, it looks like you have a study hall next week. On blue days, you have a study hall. Okay. Is there a day next week during your study hall that you can meet with me and we can talk about college options and career options? Perfect. All right. So Tuesday next week. Yep, I'm free. I will email your study hall teacher, Miss Riggs, and let her know to excuse you. You can come down to my office just right at the beginning of your study hall, and we can talk about some career counseling. And I think the way we'll do it is we'll sort of backwards plan it, where we'll do some questionnaires to determine possible careers, and then we'll use that to think about majors and think about colleges that really specialize in those majors. Okay? Awesome.